All right, my people, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are hearing us from. This is a new one. Oh, yes, this is very, very interesting. Our lawyer of IPOB, lawyer of Nnamdi Kanu, of course, has gone to London to protest. Protest, you can't be talking about human rights activity of United Nations, and there are genocide, illegal detention, especially of that of our leader, and you are talking about United Nations human rights activity. They are not active. They are not working. They are up to 75 years since inception, since they started work. But then, along the line, it is bastardized. They are no longer defending the promises. They are no longer speaking the minds of those that are silent. They are no longer speaking the minds of, innocent human beings that have been suppressed, detained illegally, some massacred. The other day, the bombing in Kanu. Nobody said anything about it from the United Nations. Is that life? So I want us to see Maxwell doing wonders. When he said free Biafra, they could not answer him. Oh yeah, listen.
Free Hong Kong! Free Hong Kong! Free Biafra! Free Biafra! We came from Africa to join today that is marking 75 years of declaration of the human rights in the world. And we cannot be talking about human rights where people's rights are being violated, where we have people that have been detained illegally, unlawfully, they're in Nigeria, they're in China, they're in Africa, and they're talking about human rights. That is why we came here today to ask the United Nations to wake up. We came here today to ask Great Britain to wake up. We came here today to ask everybody to wake up and the fight against injustice, and the fight against political detainees, and the fight against the intimidation, and the fight against gross violation of rights in the world, in China, in Hong Kong, in Africa, in Biafra land. And we are asking that China should join hands together. A lot of injustice is happening in Nigeria. A lot of people are being detained in DSS's office there in Nigeria. And we are calling China and Hong Kong to join hands to fight against this injustice. Africa, we know what is also happening in China, and we are also supporting that those injustices should be stopped. We demand that who wrote the freedom. We demand that every other political detainees should be released. We are calling United Nations to come on today that we are marking 10th December, 75 years of human rights. Somebody that is 75 years is no longer a small boy. And we are saying that now that we are marking 75 years of human rights, declaration of human rights, let every political detainees in China, in Hong Kong, in everywhere be released with immediate defense. Let everybody, political detainees that are detained in Nigeria, in DSSS, in police, violation of rights, be released immediately. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Up, United Nations. Release, United Nations. Thank you very much.
Thank you, my friend. Thank you.
China!
Thank you very much, Maxwell. This is wonderful. This is outstanding for you to have gone there. You marked that their 75 years a celebration. What are they celebrating? Are they celebrating bribery or corruption? Are they celebrating silence that is not golden over time against individuals, against nations, against Christians? Oh my goodness. Thank you, Maxwell. Yes, for being informed. Yes, indeed. If you are not informed, you will be deformed. You have spoken the mind of Nnamdi Kanu again today. Yes, because they think by keeping silent, it will end there. It will not end there. He is representing millions of people, and we are still standing by him. He is not alone. You are not only detaining him, you are detaining Ndibo. You are detaining Biafrans. You are detaining people that he's speaking their minds, even in the north. Yes, you are silencing. You are silencing the truth, and you shouldn't silence the truth. Who posted this is actually Prime Minister Simon Ekpa, who is up and doing. DOS has gone to sleep. Obviously, they have gone to sleep. Have you now seen it? That they are no longer working for Nnamdi Kanu's release. Yes. Where is Ifeanyi Ejiofor? Ụmụ Chineke. We cannot see Ifeanyi Ejiofor again. He's no longer fighting for the release of Onyendu. He's no longer fighting for the release of Onyendu. It is only few people who have said no. The voice of Nnamdi Kanu must not go down. Where is the wife of Nnamdi Kanu, who ought to be here in the celebration of United Nations human rights? We don't know the human that they are defending his or her rights. We are yet to see, and they are 75 years. For all this while, can you list up what they have done? United Nations human rights activity. Free Biafra, they couldn't say anything. Their voices went down, because whenever it gets to Africa, like freeing Biafra, because Biafra happened to be the nation that will be freed, and Africa will be freed, because yes, from Biafra the sun will rise, and they don't want that sunrise. So what are we saying in essence? United Nations, you're not doing enough. Obviously, you are not defending the masses. Obviously, you failed in whatever you claim that this is why you were formed. Maybe something along the line took over and then they failed. They failed. When it matters, they keep silent. When they give order, they don't follow it to the latter. Because during, I can remember, they gave order from United Nations that Nnamdi Kanu should be freed unconditionally. Over 1 year now, or even over 2 years. But now they did not say any other thing. Any other thing, they didn't say anything. They didn't give fresh order. They didn't follow the order they gave. So it is child's play. It is camouflage. It's not working. It's not working. If it worked for you years back, no, it will not work for you again, because our Prime Minister is here to expose all the dirty doings of the United Nations. All right. Thank you very much, our Maxwell. Wow, I'm just touched with this your activity today. Oh, wonderful. God bless you. God bless you, erudite lawyer of IPOB. Of course, DSS also dealt with you. There was a time they did not allow him. They were searching him as if he was a thief, because he wanted to visit Onyendu Nnamdi Kanu. Yes, they have freed all the criminals in Nigeria, left a human rights activist, of course, freedom fighter, Nnamdi Kanu. They left him to rot in jail. Well, 15th is coming. People are already protesting that Nnamdi Kanu will not be released, or should not be released. He is not the problem of Nigeria. He is rather the solution, because if Nigeria is divided, so a lot of good things will come up. Yes, they should give chance for good things to come up. Do not think status quo is always the thing. No. You can change and think about new things, because change is constant. So thank you, my people. God bless you all.